everybody, what's good, what's poppin'? It's your girl Caroline and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through the whole process, start to finish, of how I achieved this glueless closured bob wig. It is bob season, if you did not know, and this bob, she's definitely bobbing like stiff wear. So if you're interested in how I achieved this look and just want to vibe and chill with me, then let's sit back, relax, and get right into today's video. When I say my video to start to finish, I really do mean start to finish. Straight out of the package. I got the package just now and I was like, let me just do the whole unboxing with you guys. So we got a new company. Today we're gonna be working with Jessie wigs. She's cute. The box a little bit smashed, but you know that's FedEx problem, not their problem. So I've never worked or heard with Jessie wigs. It just reached out to me and I was like, okay. I like trying new companies because sometimes these same AliExpress or companies, you know, the same companies you hear about, sometimes they kind of like get too used to being top dog and they stop giving what they need to give. So I like trying out new companies. Oh, they sent like actual, okay. They sent like actually like lots of cute stuff in here. Different. I've never received a beauty blender. Cute. Got some makeup. I love that for us. What else we got? Lashes. Oh, these are actually cute lashes. I'm not someone, I like wearing like little like small baby lashes. So these are cute. I'm actually gonna wear these. Because normally I don't wear the lashes that come with the wig boxes. And then an elastic band and a little satin wig bag to keep your wigs. And I love how companies now are sending super thin mesh wig caps. Love that, I'm gonna use that. Okay. Cute little box. Let's get into the unboxing. It's a straight wig. This is one of those ready to install out of the box wig, which is perfect because I have not been in a plucking and bleaching mood. Okay, it's supposed to come with pre-bleached knots. And if I'm being very honest, like the knots, they're bleached. Like it looks like they're bleached, but like it's like the lace is bleached, but not the knots. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I can still see those little knots, but like there's like a tint to the lace that makes it look like they're bleached. But I would probably, in my opinion, want to bleach them more. But okay, this part, it does definitely come with the pre-cut hairline. So like they do like a little up and down jagged cut, and this like up and down jagged cut on the lace, it helps like the wig like lay a lot more naturally on your head. So if you're a beginner, you're scared about cutting a lace, they already have that cut off for you. As far as pre-plucked hairline, I don't know, it's really not giving too much of pre-plucked or pre-bleached off the bat, but I'm gonna install it right out of the box because that is what it is marketed as. So the only customization I'm going to do is I'm going to tint. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be tinting my lace using my foundation. I always tint my lace no matter what. That's just how I get like the perfect match, especially as I have makeup on too. And this is the Maybeline Fit Me foundation in shade 356 Warm Coconut. Just gonna buff that in under the lace. Okay, and then blow dry. Let's see. Do I want to wear wig caps today? There's no need for all that extraness. And my braids are still pretty good, so yeah. Well, then again, I do have these little tails sticking out, so I'm gonna let's do a wig cap. Let's have some decorum and put on a wig cap. Like these super mesh wig caps, I love them. Oh, okay. Yikes. Never mind. No wig cap it is then. Let's just put this on. It's nice and snug. I did get this in a medium cap. So I'm just putting on this elastic band just to help me not burn my forehead with the hot comb. And I'm just gonna like go ahead and press out the part that I want. I want to do a side part. And the thing with a side part and a closure, it's pretty straightforward. You just gotta work with the space, the parting space that you have, and just do your side part as you would normally. the bigger your closure is, it's like a 5x5, the more lace you can play with. The hot comb, nice and hot. And then we'll just press her down. And you really want to use the back part, like this thick part of the hot comb, to really be pressing. Like the combs are just there to help separate the hair. It's the back piece that you gotta press the hair into to really get it to like effectively press out your hair. Ooh, so hot. It's like a rough draft because we're gonna press this out some more, but I just wanna get the shape going. Ow. Good. I need to take this band off to see what's going on. I'm gonna shift my wig a little bit more so it can fit a bit better on the side. There we go. It was not really on this the way I wanted it. There we go. I like how that looks. And let's just keep pressing everything else out. Oh, see, I just burned myself. Dang. All right, let's go put that elastic band back on. Ow. Ow. So this is looking like more of a wig transformation than like a straightforward install, because I'm about to have to go in and start plucking the hairline out because it is very dense. But I'm impressed with how well it's laying. I keep forgetting that it's even like not glued down, but it's so secure to my head. Like the lace is like snatched on. But I'm gonna go ahead and have to do a voiceover for this, because it's going to be a transformation going on, and it's not going to be as straightforward to talk through with you. I'd rather just, you know, voice it over. But while I do that, I will be watching Love is Blind, the new season. How do y'all feel about the new season? I think it's interesting. I feel like they're really putting drama into it. I'm only on episode 2, but yeah, I'm going to watch that while y'all watch me. Okay, let's get into it. So after reviewing the website, apparently the wig is not pre-plucked, which explains a lot. So I definitely had to go in and start plucking in myself. First, I'm going in and just plucking through that part so it can be really nice and defined. I'm using the same Revlon diamond slant tip tweezers. I'll try to link them down below. Since it's mainly like a side swoop and the rest of the hairline is not going to be shown too much, I didn't have to worry about getting it perfectly plucked, which was great because I can't get a perfect pluck unless I do it on a mannequin. I really just pluck on my head for touch-ups, and not gonna lie to y'all, this hair was dense. Closure was thick, the hair itself was thick. This is a thick wig. Once I had plucked the wig to satisfaction, well, at least for now, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling out the baby hairs, because I know the baby hairs too are going to need to be plucked through. Once I pulled out the hairs I wanted to use for the baby hairs, I went ahead and used some of the Ebon lace spray to just spray onto the baby hairs. It's just going to really help them lay flat. You can also go ahead and use a hot comb to do this step, but you already see me burning myself up. I just like to use the Ebon spray to spray in that section, and it helps the baby hairs lay down flatter, which makes it easier to swoop later. And now I'm just going back in again and just doing some more plucking. I'm plucking in between the space where like the baby hairs are going to be and where the hairline itself starts. I've learned like plucking a little bit in between that space of the baby hair to the hairline makes it look a lot more natural. And then of course I'm going in and plucking down between the hair that is going to be to baby hairs, just thin it out because you don't want thick bulky baby hairs. And then to cut them down, I'm using this not face razor, but it's like a hair razor. I got it from my hair store. I'm just trying to do a little jagged tapered cut. I always like my baby hairs to go from short to long. Like the longest piece is what's getting swooped back into the rest of the hair. So I always like to cut them in a tapered type of cut to make it just gives a feathered look to it. To lay the baby hairs, I'm using my Eco Styler gel, and I just go on ahead and just start laying down my little baby hairs. Very simple, really easy. I love closures for this reason because one, you can see this completely glueless. I only really use the Ebon spray, and that's a glueless spray on the baby hairs. And with closures, I just need 1 to 2. This other baby hair, I probably didn't even need it because the swoop covers this up, but sometimes I like to just have 2 on both sides just for being even. Don't mind me, I'm over here watching Love is Blind, and it got me. Oh my god, I'm in the part where Brett, what's her name? The two black people, they met each other. Oh, they're so cute. I didn't like them at first, but now I'm kind of feeling them. Girl, anyways, so after I stopped gushing over Brett and his, I can't get their names straight. I'm so bad at names. But you know, the two only people on the show that we actually are rooting for, well, I am rooting for. Thus, after I was done gushing over that, I finished off my baby hairs. And now it's time for the best part, which is cutting the actual bob. When it comes to cutting hair, I honestly never have like a straight method. I'm kind of reckless with my hair cutting. I just go for it. But I always like to just cut like longer than I want it to be. And I just cut one side first because I feel like different lengths frame your face differently. So some people can rock a really, really short bob. Some people can't. Even like a little inch of a cut can change your face differently. So I just take my time. To help me get more even cuts, I went ahead and just tie a little scrunchie to the bottom of the hair. I always put it lower than where I'm actually going to cut. Less is more, and that just makes the cut a lot more even and more straight. As you can see, I'm over here admiring my work. And I'm realizing, dang, this hair is really, really thick, and I'm not going to be able to properly cut it all on my head. So I'm going to take the wig off and go ahead and put it onto my mannequin head. But I was just tying that scrunchie right there, just kind of giving me a reference point when I take off the wig. See, this is why I just love glueless closure installs. Just like that, I'm able to take the wig right off mid-install and plop it back onto my mannequin head. So now I can go ahead and actually get it as even as possible. But I have to be mindful that this wig was slanted to the side. If you remember, I shifted the wig to the side to make it more of a side part. So when I put it in my mannequin, I have to remember to slide it a little bit over so I get it like right. But now I'm just going in and just trying my best to cut it. I'm also still here not cutting it to exactly the shape, like the size I want it to be. I do want to put it back on my head to really see if it's like perfect to my face shape. So honestly, just take your time, but be prepared for a big cleanup because this was so messy. I had hair all over my body. I had to go take a shower later. There was hair all over the floor. So after all the cutting I do, the end result that you see the intro is at like about a 12 inch. This hair was 20 inches and I did cut it down to maybe like 12 inch, 11 inches. And you could go ahead and just order yourself a 12 inch bob and rock it like that. But I always feel like if you want a good, really like body sleek, just a good looking bob, the best way to do it is to get a longer length and then cut it to the length that you want it to be. I feel like nothing hits better than like a homemade DIY or just cut by your own hands bob. And honestly, it just won't be as full at the end if you get it at exactly 12 inches. I feel like the most, get 14 inches and cut it down. At least go a couple, 1 to 2 inches higher than what you want the size to be. Cut it yourself. I'm telling you, it's gonna hit a lot better. Anyways, once I had cut the hair to my exact liking, I went ahead and took a shower because girl, there was hair everywhere, like everywhere. And that's really because this hair itself was just very, very dense and thick. Like it wasn't thick at the end, but as I cut the hair, it was a whole lot thicker, which is really typical of companies. They'll tell you it's 180% density and they'll give you thin ends, but the thickness is actually deep into the hair, which is why I always say it's just better to cut the hair to the length that you want because you can get the full thickness. I literally had to take a whole shower, take off my makeup because there's hair everywhere. But it's okay, we are back. So I'm trying to get the wig really flat right here, and I thought of the best way. I'm gonna use a mousse. Mousse sometimes can get your wig flatter than like a wrapping mousse than a hot comb can. So I'm just gonna put some on the part and basically shape the hair the way I want it to fall. But it's getting there. I'm gonna stop cutting. I like this length. I'm just gonna wait till my friends come over and we're getting ready to go out later tomorrow to help me perfect the cut to make it even. Because if I cut any more myself, I'm definitely gonna make it shorter. And I don't want it shorter, I just want it even. I really like the shape. Like, it's cute. Ooh, I didn't know where we're going, but I love where we are at. This is gonna be literally my everyday spring wig. I already know it. Okay, so I'm just using the mousse to help like shape the hair the way I want it. You gotta use a generous amount, especially since the hair is still dry. And this is the Nairobi wrapping mousse. And then put some on the front, down, and do not be shy with it. It's not gonna like make the hair curl up since it's straight hair. It's just gonna like mold it into the shape that we want it. Okay. Really get everything flat. You see that? Yeah, that's exactly what we want. But these baby hairs are still on the chunky side. So I'm gonna end this part. Needs to be cleaned up a bit. To set everything, favorite Amazon gadgets is like a little at-home hair dryer, so it can all dry and set. I'm just gonna put this over my head, like so. You get your blow dryer, attach it into here, and then so I ended up sitting under the hood for about a good, not more than 20 minutes. I was just eating up the rest of that Love is Blind episode, y'all. This season is the funniest season, I have to admit. Now I'm just going in with my flat iron and a little small round brush and just flat ironing through the hair and bumping the end. And when I say bump the ends, I'm not saying like I'm doing a full bump, like a full curve into it. It's more like a slight bend in my arm that gives it that slight little natural bump. We're not going for that James Brown's look. That's why I'm using the brown brush to help me kind of help curve the hair, so I don't have to like turn my hand too much to create too much of a dramatic bump. I want a very subtle bump. How many times will I say bump? But you guys get the point. I feel like my voiceovers have become so more chill because I'm not trying to record the same thing over and over again because I just stutter so much when I make these voiceovers. Anywho, now I'm going in with some light shaded concealer. This is like about 2 shades lighter than me, and I'm just putting that in the part. I love adding some concealer to my part. It's not for everyone. Some people feel like it's a little bit too dramatic. To me, I feel like it just gives that cleaned up look. Cause see that? Oof. Baby, don't play with this bob, okay? B.O.B, so they calling me Bob. This bob really had me gassed. I'm telling you guys, nothing's gonna eat like a homemade bob. Don't go get a bob length, just cut it yourself. Get your old wig, refresh her, and cut it. Because honestly, cutting hair even revives the hair. Cut yourself a bob. You know you're tired of that 30-inch bust down. It's getting too hot. Especially with this glueless closure, it's a need. I'm even wearing this wig right now as I'm editing this video. Moral of the story, get yourself a bob. Period. Okay, there we go. Put a little light, y'all can see. Purr. And yeah. But yeah, just like that. We are done. I feel like wrapping it. You see how like sleek it is right here? That's because of the wrap. The wrap really ate that. Ooh. But yeah, that's it. I'm tired, ready for bed. Like I said, it's freaking 3 a.m. now. This was fun. This is a good time. What do you guys think? Do y'all like it? Do you think I should make it shorter? Or you feel like the length is good? I feel like this is a good length. It's giving spring bob, I feel like. But yeah, with that said, let me bid you guys adieu. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And share this video to your mom, dad, uncle, niece, nephew, your ex-boyfriend, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys another one. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Goodbye.